Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is your boy Tarek and I'm back today with another video for you guys. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button with the notification bell on. So every time I upload a video, you guys are instantly notified. As you already know, we're on the road to 10,000 subscribers. So if you are new, be sure to join the family. Let me just kind of tweak this a bit. I feel like it's a bit, there we go. I'm sorry, but someone, it needs to be perfect and it was kind of leaning to the side. But anyway, as you can see by the title, guys, there's a lot of controversy going on at the moment between Whitney and Lochan. I have spoken about it briefly on TikTok, but I feel like YouTube is the platform where I can really go into a deep dive about the situation. I really basically take you guys on a journey of everything that's taken place. And also, you know me, I wouldn't be me without giving my 2 pence as well. So anything else I have to say beforehand? No. Literally, oh, surprise, you guys are getting a video today. I wasn't actually planning to post a YouTube video today, really and truly. Like, I've literally been all about the place, all over the place. I'm literally recording this, having to edit this afterwards, and then it's literally I have to get ready to go somewhere else. Like, it's non-stop on the go today. So literally, if you do hear me speeding through this video, I apologize from the jump, but I'm gonna try and take my time as much as I possibly can. Anyway, let's get straight into this. So Lochan is suing Whitney, and Whitney already basically knows that she's already won the case. Why she already thinks she's won the case? Well, okay, sorry. Everything in this video is alleged. Everything I'm saying is alleged. Okay, right, now let's get into it. Lochan is suing Whitney and suing Whitney for defamation of character. Basically, for those that don't know what defamation of character is, it's someone that's basically trying to tarnish your image through like false information or by spreading lies. You know what? Just to be on the safe side of things, just in case people come and tell me, oh, that's not what that means. Let me actually, hold on guys. We're actually going to Google the definition of defamation of character, so you guys don't take my word for it. I'm sure this is what. Okay, yeah, so damaging the good reputation of someone, slanderous, or so not necessarily. Well, it can come under lying. Like if you lie on someone's name, that's defamation of character. So it all kind of comes under the same kind of thing. So that's what Lochan is suing Whitney over. But Whitney, she's like, okay, you can go. She basically made like a quick little skit today, doing like a voiceover, basically saying, yeah, take it to the police. Not in her voice, but like someone else's voice. Yeah, take it to the police. I know I'm gonna win. So it's like, okay, cool. This is where you want to go. Let's do it. So obviously, Lochan and Whitney, for those that are new and have no idea who Whitney and Lochan are, but are tuning into this video because because you guys love me so much. I appreciate y'all. Lochan and Whitney were two contestants on one of the biggest UK dating shows, Love Island. They appeared on season 10. I can't quite remember what year that was. 2025. I believe 2023. 2023. That was their season of. Yeah, no, it was 2023. Summer 2023 was their season. They ended up coming second place after Jess and Sammy, for those that remember. And ever since then, Whitney and Lochan have basically been together. They've been on numerous trips with each other. They've done content together, vlogging, you name it. Lochan, as we know, has like a cooking based channel. He had his content even apparently before Love Island. Just to add in there, I did not know who this man was before Love Island. I didn't know who any of these people were before Love Island, to be honest with you. I had no idea who any of these people were. And but obviously, may I add, Love Island is mainly women watch it. Like, I'm not saying men don't watch it, but the fan base is mainly women. So when you have fan favorites like Whitney who come out and the fans love Whitney, you need to understand that the man is, and someone made a good analogy about this on TikTok, the man is just like the tag along. In no disrespect. Well, me personally, no disrespect. But it's like, if you do something to F up, we don't care about you. We care about the woman because we love the woman. In the case where it comes with Tony and Cash, that's a different circumstance. Cash as an individual is iconic. Tony as an individual, she's iconic. So it's like them two together is like even more iconic, if that makes sense. But yeah, most of the time the women is what ups the men in terms of like Love Island. So yeah. And really and truly, have I really been following their whole entire journey myself? No, I have not. Have I been watching their vlogs? No, I have not. Have I cared enough to watch their stuff? No, I have not. That's my honest opinion. But I'm always going to be in support of Whitney. I'm always going to defend her, especially when it comes to stuff like this. I just find it quite mad how, like, a person of color, especially you black women out there, you hear of stuff like this and you immediately go to Lochan's defense. But we'll get to that when we get to that, because I really got some comments to say about you guys. And it's just beyond me, really. It's giving pick me vibes. It's giving, how much water do you want, sir? I will go the mile for you, sir. That's what it's giving. And you lot know what I mean by that. Okay, so yeah. Like I basically said before, their relationship started from Love Island, but they weren't obviously together like that. They obviously met on Love Island, and I think they made it official outside of the villa, from what I can remember. Whitney and Lochan's dynamic. Whitney has always had this perception, even from the show it started, I remember. Whitney has always had this perception where, because she's straight talking and because she says things to the point, people see her as a bully. They see her as a problem. They see her as, oh, she's always involved in something. That's what she gets. Unlike with Lochan, oh, he's the sweet angel. Butter wouldn't melt in his mouth. He wouldn't do anything. And those are the type of people you need to watch out for, because those are the type of people behind closed doors, they're doing emotional. I'm just saying. Behind closed doors, they're doing the most. And I just want to give an example of something. When Whitney went on Inside, I didn't watch Inside, but of course I got to see all the controversy that was taking place. When Whitney went on Inside and she was receiving all that racial abuse, why didn't her, because her and Lochan were still together at the time, why didn't her man come to her, her so-called man, come to her defense? You mean to tell me you're receiving all this racial backlash from people and not once did you think to come to her defense? Like, what's it giving? What's really tea? Like, I would know if my man was receiving a load of backlash on social media, whether it was homophobia, whether it was racial remarks, I'm coming to his defense without question, whether he was wrong or right, because at the end of the day, there's no need for that. So the fact that Lochan didn't open his mouth to say anything, or didn't come to social media or say anything, is very telling of him and his character. I'm so sorry. Because at the end of the day, you can't expect your girl to be receiving all that hate and you didn't utter pim, not a pin didn't drop. So that already was having me questioning you, because I'm thinking, what's going on here? Why didn't you say anything? But everyone sees Lochan as the unproblematic person because he doesn't speak his mind. He doesn't, he's not in situation. He's never in problem. No, like, don't be fooled. But I was fooled, but I'm not fooled anymore. So let's get a bit into the lawsuit and the allegations now, right? So Lochan is, like I said, Lochan is suing for defamation of character. I already went through the meaning of defamation of character. If you either skipping this video to see certain parts or whatnot, you can just either go back or you could do the research yourself. The defamation lawsuit right now, it's just the beginning. They're kind of drafting up their case at the moment. Do I think the case is going to go far? No, I don't. Is it serious? It can become serious if it sticks. Defamation can become serious if it sticks. But in this case, I know all in all, it's not going to stick, because there is literal evidence of you admitting to the things that you have said and you apologizing to the things that you have said. Now, I'm not going to post screenshots. I have them on my phone, but I myself am not going to post no screenshots. Only for the simple fact is, I do not want to be dragged into anything. Okay? This isn't my battle. This isn't my lawsuit. I'm just a content creator that comes to give you guys the tea and give my opinion. That is all I'm here to do. I don't want people to come and say, oh, by the way, this YouTuber Tarek Ferguson, he also has No, the screenshots was posted everywhere online. You lot are more than welcome to go and search it, go and type it. it's there online. Digital footprint. Even if Whitney deleted, even if Liz deleted it, it's all there online. Digital footprint is a real thing. When you think you have deleted it, it's never deleted. Someone has it on their phone. Someone has saved it. Okay? So y'all can go and do your research regarding that. But yeah, literal evidence was proved. So I don't know. It's quite mad to me how and Will, shout out to Will. I literally watched him on Instagram when I was on the way going somewhere. I watched him break it down, and he said it very well actually. It's quite mad how Lochan is trying to sue Whitney for defamation when you're the reason, when Whitney is the reason you're popping today. Like, I beg you, and that's another thing that's beyond me, right? When I've gone on TikTok live to have this kind of conversation and to discuss this type of topic, I'm having people saying Whitney is irrelevant or Whitney's doing this to be relevant. I beg your finest of pardons. You lot actually need to put respect on Whitney's name. Lochan is popping because of Whitney. Let's not actually get the two confused. Like, I feel like some of you are taking in too much air. I really feel like that's what's happening. Now I'm going to get into the public perception. I put here and I wrote down myself, like, the pick-me's, the begs, the people who are up Lochan's ass are the ones that's defending him. The ones who, I don't know what you lot are expecting from defending Lochan. Like, what are you expecting? A gift voucher? A collab? Money? Like, what is it that you're expecting? Because it's not even... Lochan fans could be Lochan fans here. You could be a fan of someone. You could be a stan of someone. That's absolutely fine. But this is aimed mainly at the black men and the black women that are so for Lochan. You lot are weird as bro. I'm trying so hard not to swear in my videos, but like, I'm passionate about this shit because, like, a woman of color, one of your sisters have come out and said that racial slurs have been used against her, and you lot are quick to defend the person, the non-black person. Like, it's like, what are we talking about? Like, what on earth are we actually talking about? Like, are you lot silly in your head? Are you lot normal? Are you lot okay? Like, I'm really side-eyeing the whole... Every time I see a comment, I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, it's actually beyond me. Like, it's actually beyond me. And I'm saying here, the people that know the difference between right and wrong are backing Whitney, and that's just facts. That's not even my opinion, that's facts. You can clearly see the people who are delusional, the people who are pick-me's are backing Lochan. The people who know right from wrong are backing Whitney, and that's on everything. That's literally on everything. Now we're gonna get into Whitney's response. Literally, the video that she reposted of her doing the voiceover, she don't care. She's like, go to the hills and come back if I like her. Basically, she never said that, but I'm interpreting that's what she's doing. Go for it. You want to go to the police? Go. You want to go get a lawyer? Go get a lawyer. It ain't going to go far, though. And I believe that. It cannot go far when there's evidence. If there was no evidence, it's a whole different... This will be a whole type of different conversation, guys. I promise you. If there was no evidence, I'll still be back in Whitney, don't get it twisted. But it will be a thing where it'll be like, I'll be a little bit more neutral with my opinion. A little bit more neutral. Not a lot more, a little bit more neutral to the fact where it's like, okay, cool, Whitney has said this, I'm on her side, but I can see where Lochan... We'll be having that type of conversation. But from time there's receipts, I can't defend that type of behavior. Like, I actually can't defend it. She's very confident that she will win. And my overall opinion regarding, like, her response is, yeah, Whitney, do what you need to do, girl. Do what you need to do. Keep doing you. Don't let this man stress you out. Don't let this man try to coalesce your head, because this is what he's trying to do. He's trying to make the public dislike you even more than some of them already do. And that's another thing. Did I mention it at the start of the video? Or did I can't remember, so I'm gonna mention it again. Y'all's dislike for Whitney is blinding your judgment. I'm gonna give an analogy, and this is the third time I'm giving this analogy, because even on my TikTok, on the live, and now on here, I'm giving this analogy. Yeah? This is for my YouTube people mainly that don't have TikTok, right? I do not like... I could use Jake Paul as an example, but I don't really... I don't watch his content. I ain't seen nothing come up about Jake Paul in God knows how long, right? I ain't really a fan of the guy for obvious reasons. But let's go for someone that's way on the extreme, because I really need this to stick in some of your heads, because some of your brains are dead. So I need this to really stick for you to understand and to comprehend what I'm actually saying here. Andrew Tate, as we know, is a CUNT. I don't need to break that down anymore. He is a CUNT. I don't like him. I don't like what he stands for. That's just my opinion on the guy. But anytime I see content of him or whatever, I just put not interested or just scroll away. I'm not going to spread hate. That's not what I'm here to do. But let's say, right, someone said something outrageous to Andrew Tate. Something off the cuff to Andrew Tate, right? There was no need for them to say that. I'm going to be on the side of Andrew Tate for that simple reason. That person B, shouldn't have said that to him. You lot need to understand, you can dislike someone, but when someone has done something wrong, hold them accountable. When someone has done something right, give them the credit where credit's due. Stop this thing about, oh, Whitney's this, she's insufferable. Like, some of the comments are mad. Like, some of you are talking like you know Whitney personally. Some of you are talking like you've met Whitney in real life. Some of you are talking as if Whitney's your next door neighbor and you constantly have to keep making complaints about her. The way some of you are talking about Whitney is worrying. Y'all need to come off your phone and y'all need to read or go out for some fresh air. You're doing too damn much. It's too much. Y'all be talking like you know her personally. She's insufferable. You're using words like insufferable, you know. You don't know her from... Bro, you don't know the girl to be using these type of words to be saying she's this, she's that. What? Because someone is straight talking and to the point, y'all try to paint Shakira in the same image. Y'all try to paint Tony in the same image. It's like when you lot were saying, oh, Tony and Shakira are mean girls. I beg your finest of pardons. Mean girls where? But this is not a video about them. This is about Whitney and Lochan. So I don't want to talk about Tony and Shakira. But I'm just giving examples. Yeah, I'm just giving examples. Now now we're gonna talk about the Lochan fans. This is gonna be the interesting part. This is gonna be the interesting part. Y'all know me, I have to have my water breaks in between because my throat be getting dry. I feel like you lot's reaction to the entire situation is dead wrong. Like I said, you could be a fan of someone. I once upon a time was a fan of KSI. When he used the P word to Vic in that Sidemen video, and y'all know what I'm talking about. If you lot don't watch KSI, then you won't know what I'm talking about. But if you watched KSI and you watched that Sidemen video where he used that P word, I had to hold that man accountable for saying that, even though I'm a fan. So you could be a fan of someone, but you can still hold them accountable when they're wrong. It doesn't matter. That doesn't change the fact that Lochan allegedly has said these things, even though there's proof. But allegedly has said these things. You can hold him accountable. You don't need to be blind mice, the three blind mice to this situation. Like, let's not do that. Like, it's coming like you lot don't use your brains to think. You lot just have this dislike for Whitney. I don't know where the dislike came from. I would love for you lot to drop in the comment section where it's coming from. And give valid reasons as well. Like, for you to dislike her, I need it to be something that she's done personally to you. I'm sorry. Because I can name reasons why I don't like Andrew Tate. I can name a few reasons. Number one, the way he talks about women is absolutely disgusting. I don't like the way he talks about women. I don't like the way how he's mentioned how he's spoken about like gay people and stuff like that in the past. I don't agree with stuff like that. There's many other things, but I can't think off the top of my head, and I'm not gonna make up stuff in my head. I'm not that person. But for me personally, it's mainly how he talks about women is what I don't like about him. Because how could you be as a successful man and have the platform you have and be talking and dogging women out the way you do? It's not making any sense. So, me personally, you have a big platform like you do, and that's how you're behaving. That's how you're getting on. Okay. So yeah, that's that's my reasons for why I don't. But at the same time, I'm not gonna spread hate on him. I don't engage with his stuff. If you lot really didn't like Whitney, to say you lot the way you don't like her, you would unsubscribe, you would unfollow, you would block, you would when her posts come up on the FYP, you would put you're not interested. But you lot don't do these things because you lot are interested. You lot love the fact you love to hate on her, which you nincompoops need to understand. It helps her grow. So if you really didn't want to see her grow, and if you really didn't like her, you would not tune in to every show that she goes on. You would not tune in to every video that she's in. You would not tune in to every what's the word? Any controversial situation that she's in. But what you lot tune in? Why? Because you lot love to hate on her. There's just those people that you love to hate, and Whitney unfortunately is one of them, because I see it in the comment section all the time. But the hate is helping her grow. That's just some food for thought. How this situation affects the reputations moving forward. Whitney's one that hasn't changed much. I'll be so real. People still have this perception of Whitney that she's this and she's that, and she's a mean girl, and she's this and all this type of bullshit. Like, so her reputation ain't nothing really changed. The only way I would say her reputation would drastically change is if Whitney actually was caught lying. That's the only way I would say her reputation would drastically change, is if she was caught lying. But I know that's not the case. I even said, yeah, if it comes out that Whitney was lying and Lochan was telling the truth the whole time, I would actually have to come on here and do a public I would have to come and do a public apology video to Lochan. I said it, and I actually said it. I would come on here and make a public apology video towards Lochan. I would do it. I'd have to hold myself accountable because I'm giving the man all this smoke, but it's come out that he's actually telling the truth. But the reason why I'm so confident I would never have to do that, because I know, and there's evidence, but I know, allegedly, let me just keep throwing that word in there. I know I'm not wrong. So, and I know Whitney's telling, sorry, not that I'm not wrong. I know Whitney's telling the truth. So that's why I'm so confident that I would never have to come on here and do an apology video. I would never have to do that. Never. Let me get my final thoughts and then close out this video. So my honest take about this whole situation is Lochan is actually okay to just take accountability and, you know, own up to the alleged things that Whitney is saying that you said. I don't understand the things when people say, oh, they didn't know that this could be offensive and stuff like that. I can't stand when grown adults say things like that. It's like, come on now, you're at a big grown age. And me personally, from time you could go on a show like Love Island and lie and say that you're Spanish is very, like, who lies about their nationality? But then again, this is a joke that I'm saying, by the way, so please don't get offended. But it's like back in the day when some African people that I used to know, I used to chill with, used to lie. There was one boy in my school, right? If he happens to watch this video, it's all love, innit? But one time, because he got tired of people thinking he was Somalian. So when people, he's not Somalian, by the way. I must have asked him one time, where are you from? And he said Jamaica. It's not till I found out later he was from somewhere in East Africa. And I'm like, so wait, all this time you were saying you were Jamaican. So I do get, people sometimes do lie about their nationality for various different reasons. But to go on national TV and lie about your nationality like that is actually, is a whole different ball game. Lochan fans will always be delusional to me, and especially to the people who are my skin color and look like me. You lot are pick-me's, you lot are begs. You lot need to get out his ass because it's coming like you can't breathe. And I just want to know what you guys' opinion about this whole entire situation is. Do you think that Whitney is going to win this case, or do you think Lochan is going to win this case? Like, what do you think about Whitney? What do you think about Lochan? Like, leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. And guys, that is it for this video. If you guys have enjoyed, and if you guys want me to cover any more news, just drop in the comments, send a DM, send me, people be sending me things, you know, on Insta. But be sure to follow my Insta. My Instagram is the same as my YouTube channel. My name, Tarek Ferguson. Same as my TikTok. my Twitter. Like, you guys can find me on all the social, all my stuff is the same. People be sending me stuff to talk about. Like, literally, people's like, "Oh, Tarek, can you cover this?" And then I will do my research, take my notes, and then come and give my opinion. So yeah, literally come and send me things you want to cover or you want me to talk about. There was someone made a comment, and I don't know when I'm going to do this video, but maybe when the dust settles on everything, and I still got the Love is Blind reunion to record. I don't know if I'm doing it tomorrow. I don't know if I have time. I'll have to wake up very early to do that. What time is this thing I'm going to tomorrow? It's not too late afternoon. I think I would have time during the day to do it. I think I would have time during the day. I would love to think I would have time during the day. But yeah. So yeah, once Love is Blind and everything is over, I could focus more on a bit more of like other stuff. But when I'm reviewing a show, guys, I'm my only focus is mainly that show. But the season is done and the reunion is tomorrow, so I will be reviewing that. And then after Love is Blind, we have Big Brother, which is airing at the end of September. Apparently Love is Blind USA is airing October 1st. So for that one, I'll be so real. For that one, if that's the case, I don't know if I'll be watching it. If I'm watching Big Brother, I'm not gonna be watching Big Brother, and I'm not. Guys, I won't have the time. So it's like, because Big Brother is first, I'm gonna review Big Brother. But yeah, guys, if you guys have enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. As you already know, we're on the road to 10,000 subscribers, so be sure to join the family. And yeah, be sure to follow me on all social media platforms, Tarek Ferguson, which is my name. And yeah, I will see you guys when I next see you guys. Take care.